Hi, everyone. We're trying something new today of doing a listing party. So I'm not in my normal setting that I normally am for the Merch Money shows. I'm sitting on the couch. I got my laptop. I have no idea if you can hear me or not. I do have my microphone, so hopefully it's not too far away. Just let me know if you can't hear me. Um, and so I'm just going to be listing. I recently had my uploads increase to 600 per day, and I've never come anywhere close. So I was talking to Joe about it, and he also has 600 uploads a day. So we're like, why don't we just do a listing party and see if we can get anywhere close to that? Um, so we were going to do it today, but unfortunately, there are tornado warnings by Joe. So I hope he's okay. He seemed like he was fine, but he didn't want to do the live. He's got to pay attention to the news and figure out what he's got to do. Um, so anyway, we'll just see what happens. I messaged a lot of people to see if they could join today, but it was short notice. So we'll see if anybody joins or not. But please let me know if you can hear me okay. And oh, Brianna's live too. So hopefully she'll join in after her live. Let me pull up the chat. I see there's 2 people watching. So if you guys can hear me, just let me know in the chat. I don't want to talk too long if you guys can't hear me. Okay, yeah, I don't see anything yet. Let me pull out this chat real quick. All right, great. So I can see the chat. If anybody posts anything, just let me know if you can hear me all right. Okay, so let's pull up. Oh, sounds good. Perfect. Thank you, Merjorka. Thank you. All right, so are you listening today too? Oh, Merjorka, I don't know who you are, but when I saw you join, I was talking to the other Merch Money girls, and I'm like, is that Amazon? I thought you were Amazon, so I don't know. Maybe you are, and I get to talk directly to Amazon. In which case, Amazon, I think I should be allowed to have other people list for me because 600 is way, way too much for me to try to do by myself. All right, so let me pull up the listings. And of course, Merch signed me out. It's like every 10 minutes, I feel like, that you get signed out. All right. And Merch Orca, if you want to join, it'd be great to talk to you, or anyone else that's watching. If you want to join, just let me know and I'll, just sold something. And I'll send you the link to join. So this morning so far, I have listed 46 items. So what is that? Who's good at math? 554, is that right? 554 more to go. So it'll be quite the day. Let's see. So what I'm doing right now is just, I started in 2017. Technically, I had an account before that, but like I really started listing in 2017. And back then there weren't hoodies and long sleeve shirts and sweatshirts and all that. So a lot of my shirts are just listed on standard t-shirts and that's it. So what I'm doing is going back through and uploading to premium, long sleeve, sweatshirt, hoodie, and if they're not on UK and Germany yet, uploading there also. So it's pretty easy because I've already had it listed. So all I do is just add it to the other products and then take that PNG file and add it to Merch Wizard, which I've been using. So that's all I'm doing right now. So it's fairly easy to go quick, but I'm just not that fast at uploading. Some people are really fast and have tabs open everywhere and are like a maniac. I am not. Oh, did somebody join?
Hi, Helen.
Hey, Myrna, how are you? Yay, I don't have to talk to myself.
Oh my gosh, were you talking to yourself?
I was totally talking to myself. Actually, there was a person in the chat that said I sounded okay because I wasn't sure if anybody could hear me. So I at least had someone in the chat to talk to.
Oh my gosh, how can you do it in your couch? I don't know how to
Really?
my
See,
couch.
that's what I just decided to do it how I really do it. And I like to just be comfortable. So I'm just like lounging out on my couch, or I'll just like lounge on bed and do it. I don't like sitting here. I'm gonna unplug it and see how long my laptop
You
lasts.
don't like to sit on a
I
desk or
don't like to
something
just
like that.
sit there on at a desk.
Yeah. I would say that if I sit on a couch, I would fall asleep.
Yeah, it's probably true. Like I probably go slower because I'm sitting on a couch. I probably should sit at a desk. So we'll see. But so far, I was just telling everybody I did 46 shirts so far today. So we'll see. Got a long way to go to hit 600.
You have a lot in stock, right? Like you have more than what you need for uploading, right? So it's just a matter of writing the listings, or
what I'm doing right now today is I had a lot of shirts that I bought from Brianna at VA Rentals back in 2017. And so back then there weren't any, let's see if I can talk and do stuff at the same time. I need to practice my multitasking. Yes. Anyway, so what I'm doing is just a lot of those shirts were only listed on standard t-shirts. So I'm going back through and uploading them onto premium long sleeve sweatshirts, hoodies, and pop sockets, and England and Germany. So it's kind of easy because I already have the design and I already have the listing. So it's just a matter of putting it on the other products.
Okay. Yeah, I see.
So,
well, I'm trying to do. Yesterday, I was working on KDP.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you have tried that, but it's really a pain that you have to do so many things. Like, oh my gosh, it's a little bit hard.
Yeah, everybody's different. That's why I like so much that we have like 4 different people on Merge Money, because we're all different. And so then you get like different ideas of all the different things you can do. For me, it's like I'm the opposite of a lot of the girls on there, where I just do merch because as you can see, like I'm having trouble uploading and talking at the same time. Like I'm just not that very good at multitasking. So for me, it's like I need to focus on one thing at a time. And even doing the group and doing YouTube and everything, like that already is enough, where it's like, that's hard enough for me to keep a track of the Facebook group and YouTube and merch, that I'm like, I can't do KDP and all these other platforms. So my thought is that once I hit the 10K tier and have 10,000 actually listed and live, then I'm going to switch focus and start working on one of the other things. So either KDP, or I'd really like to do Etsy and a Shopify store, and start to develop a brand and like more of like your own little niche. So
that would be a good idea too.
Yeah, I'm hoping
Etsy is good, but I see a lot of stores with Etsy. I'm not sure.
I'm thinking I could do both at the same time, like do Etsy, because Etsy you get some organic traffic. So do Etsy, and then at the same time have all the same stuff listed on Shopify also. So try to be getting my own traffic, but have it be on Etsy also.
Yeah.
So in terms of getting my own traffic, I haven't really experimented too much with that except for Pinterest. So I do have a Pinterest account. And other than that, I just do AMS ads. So that's not really, it's not really driving my own traffic. That's Amazon traffic. So
I haven't done the AMS. I mean, I have the email and everything, but I didn't apply for it.
I'm hearing mixed things about that. Like some people were able to get in pretty easily, and then some people are having a really hard time. Like I know Amy Nicholas in our group, she's having a really hard time getting into that, and she had AMS before, so it's really frustrating for her because she's already, like, she wants to use it. She's already used it before, Um,
So it's not just to get the email, right? You have to apply after you get the email.
I think so. For some reason, I never got kicked off. So a lot of people, they had AMS and then they went through a thing where it just got disabled or got deleted or something happened where they couldn't use it anymore. But that never happened to me. I just still have the same one that I always had.
Okay.
So
So you didn't have to apply, reapply.
no, I didn't. And I wasn't sure if maybe I should apply or not. But I decided not to mess with it because I already had campaigns going and I already have everything. It doesn't seem to be any problems. So,
Oh, okay, okay. I see. Since I didn't have it before, I just got the email and then I never applied. I'm like, well, I think you for traffic will be enough, but I'm not sure.
yeah. No, it is enough. Just depends on what you want to do. Like um it does help. So, but you also can waste money if you're not careful. So, like for me, what I try to do is, and I'm not perfect with it, is I set up the campaigns and then I go back a couple days later and look and see what keywords are working, what isn't working. And a lot of campaigns I end up just turning off because it's costing too much money for how much you're making,
Yeah.
not converting enough. So I really only have like 10 maybe campaigns that are running right now. Like I don't have a lot because a lot of them ended up not being very profitable. So I canceled them. But the ones that I have are pretty good. It's really worth it.
But
So
it's working.
yeah. So I just have to go back and do some more. Like it's one of those things where it's like I set up the campaigns a while ago and now I haven't done it in a few weeks. So it's I need to go back and do some more campaigns.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I should try it out one day. At
Yeah,
least to apply
definitely.
because I think it takes time for you to apply. So it's not like immediate.
I think so. I mean, it's I don't know. I don't know because I haven't done it, but I think that for some people they got in within a day or two, and then some people are having trouble.
Okay. I love watching Amy Nicholas daily
I know
hour
she's so
on
awesome.
videos because it's just like like a quick video, but she's always so optimistic and
Yeah.
gives great ideas.
So how's everything going with you? Are you still doing the YouTube channel?
Yeah, well, I haven't uploaded anything. I've been kind of busy with my regular job.
Mm-hmm.
These 2 months for my regular job, we have a lot of things going on.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, that's why. But hopefully, I did a Facebook Live the other day in my other group.
Uh-huh.
So I will upload it on
Oh, good.
both groups. It was about Merch Buddy.
Oh, good. I
Yeah.
like Merch Buddy a lot.
Yes. Are you using it right now to upload? Or are you
I'm doing like this weird hybrid of using Merch Buddy, but also using Merch Wizard. So
yes.
yeah, so Merch Wizard is like Merch Wizard's really good if you already have, like for me, I already have it on a standard shirt. So it's really fast to be able to upload it to all the rest.
Oh, really? Okay.
Merch Buddy and I think Merch Wizard also does this, but I haven't quite figured it out yet. But Merch Buddy is really good for when I'm first listing something brand new that I've never listed before, because I just feel like it's just easy to just copy it and then paste it to the other shirts. Merch Wizard also is easy. I don't know. They're both easy, but I tend to use Merch Buddy when it's something brand new that I'm like uploading for the first time, and I use Merch Wizard if it's anything else, like if it's something where I just need to upload it to other products, or it's something that fell off and I need to re-upload it again.
Yeah, I saw the video that you made, and I told the people on the Facebook Live that I was gonna make a video in the following weeks if I buy the Merch Wizard.
Oh, okay, good.
Because they were asking me like other things, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I
Oh,
mentioned that on
so
the.
happy that you're there to help everybody. You're so awesome with
Oh
like
my gosh, yeah, but
bridging the gap. It's a lot of work, I know.
I know, yeah. You are my inspiration too, so
Oh, thank you, Marina.
I know you do a lot too. And your daily what do you call that?
Tip of the day.
Tip of the day, yes.
Yeah.
Actually,
Yeah, that has
what you
been
wrote
really.
yesterday, you're so right. I go to the mall and I take pictures. Like the other day, I think last week, because it was homecoming week
Uh-huh.
for us, and my daughter wanted to buy new shoes. So we
Aw.
went to get the shoes, and I'm like, okay, let's just really quick, let's just jump into the stores. And then I took pictures
Uh-huh.
of, like shirts or whatever. And yeah, you can find ideas of what is trending, like
Yep.
just regular designs that you're not going to copy as is, but at least you know that, okay, so I don't know, feathers or squares or something like that is trending. So then,
Yep. Yeah, it's like it's been interesting doing all these tips because it's like it kind of reminds me of everything I'm supposed to be doing. So I've already done like 50 something tips. I mean, I'm not perfect with doing every single one of those tips all the time. So I'm trying to be, but it's like at first I was like, am I even going to be able to think of this many tips? And I feel like it's so easy. Like there's so many things that I haven't talked about yet. There's so many tools. There's so many just good groups or good people to follow or all kinds of stuff. So I think my goal is to do it for a year straight. So I want to get to 365
tips.
tips.
Oh my gosh, that is
But I don't think it's going to be too hard. I wasn't sure. I'm like, is that too many? But I think I'm going to be able to do it. So we'll see.
yeah, I'm sure you will.
Yeah. I'm trying to, I mean, there's a ton of tips I haven't done because I don't really do them. So like Facebook ads and things like that, I want to do tips on that, but I don't really do it yet. So I'm trying to wait until I actually do it before I do the tip. So those will probably be more towards the end, like the 300 something tip because I haven't done it yet.
Yeah. Yeah, I was trying to. I like to design the covers for the notebooks for KDP. I just
Mm-hmm.
find it. I don't know. Is it a little bit more artistic? I don't know what it is.
Yeah, no, you're right because every single different product is a little different feel. Like that's why people like doing the pop sockets so much because it was like a little different than t-shirts.
Yeah, exactly.
But then the journal covers is even another whole thing.
Yes, because like on this one, it's like yeah, like creating a card, kind of.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
And speaking of which, that's a great way to get inspiration. Go to Hallmark or go somewhere where there's a lot of cards.
mm-hmm,
Because
mm-hmm.
they
Yeah,
have a lot of good
yeah, you're
ideas.
right. Yeah, I could get ideas from there too. You're right. Yeah, so the problem is that I don't know if you knew, but Create Space, we were doing it on Create Space,
Mm-hmm.
and they merged with KDP.
Uh-huh.
And I think because there was so many people doing it already, and
Yes.
then the system is not really like working properly, I think.
Oh, it's not? I didn't
So
know
it
about
gives
that.
you like errors. So if you upload something and the system finds it, like a margin is off or
Mm-hmm.
something is off, like title, they don't recognize the title. It's a little bit more complicated, but
Oh, that's too bad. Well, I
they-
hope they fix it. That's what's so annoying with merch. It's like there's these glitches or these different things. Eventually it all works out, but
yeah.
in the beginning it
But
can
in
be
the beginning,
frustrating.
everybody gets frustrated.
Yeah.
There's a Facebook group that yesterday the admin, she said, stop complaining and like saying that Amazon is horrible because it gives you like money to eat and
Yes.
because it's
Yes.
at some
Amazon
point
is awesome.
it will fix the glitches, and eventually we all will gonna be able to do it again.
Yeah, that's what I always remind myself. It's like we don't have to use Amazon. I mean, you're welcome to start your own company and drive all your own traffic and everything. We just use Amazon because it's easier. So even when there's glitches, it's still easier to make money on Amazon than it is to do it completely on your own.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I think people are getting frustrated for that, but I just try to upload again and again. Yesterday, I just did 2 listings. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like taking forever.
Oh.
But I think this morning I saw that it had an error. I'm like,
Oh.
It's like all this time and it has an error. But hopefully, yeah, I'll fix it now and then I will be able to finish that. I was trying to do like 80-20, like 80% of my time merge.
Uh-huh.
And then 20%, I mean, one day a week. KDP. So that I don't lose the traction that I had with KDP, and I already knew how to do it. Otherwise, I keep forgetting how things were done. I'm like, how did this?
Yeah, that's why I'm like, I just like to do one thing at a time, because your brain like figures it out and gets into some kind of rhythm. But then if you don't do it, it's like you have to go back. I don't know. I just want to learn one thing at a time, because especially with this kind of business, it can keep selling when you stop working on it. So merch, I mean, it might go down a little bit if I'm not working on it all the time, but it should still sell at least some, even if I'm not working on it at all. So I'm thinking next year, hopefully starting in January, I can just completely focus on something new. So completely focus on starting Etsy or Shopify or something totally different. And hopefully merch will just keep selling.
Yeah, exactly. That's what Amy said the other day, I think this week on one of her videos. She said, if you're going to start something new, start it on Q1, because that's when, things will.
Yeah, because by the time you really get it under your belt and really get a whole bunch of things listed and figure it out, it'll be time to get ready for Q4. So you'll have that base going and be ready.
Exactly, yeah. That's what she said. She's like, in Q1, you have time to go to new POD sites or anything that you want to do new.
That's why it was so nice that we started the Merch Money group in the spring, because I had more time to really figure it out and learn YouTube and, get to know the other girls on the channel and find people to be on the show and everything. So now that it's Q4 and I'm busy, we already have the list of everybody that's going to be on the show throughout the rest of the year. And we already have we kind of figured out how to do everything. Like I'm in a rhythm with like posting in the Facebook group. And so it makes it easier than if I was trying to start the group right now.
Yes. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I need to do the same for mine, because I really didn't have anything planned. So I was just like, okay, what should I do now? I'm like, okay, this week I'm going to talk about merch body or things like that. But I think it's a good idea.
You could do is just make a list of the kind of things you want to talk about. Am I echoing? And then just do it like once a week or whatever schedule you want.
Yes. Yeah, that way people also know that there's something new coming up, right? Because otherwise. Yesterday you had a very nice chat with Young. I was watching it, then I had to close it because I had to take my son to bed. He usually doesn't like to sleep by himself. He wants me to go with him and read him a book. He's 6, but I'm like, I know. You go by yourself. No, Mom, please come with me. I'm like, okay, fine. So I had to stop. And then this morning I was trying to finish it. So I'm about like 40 minutes so far. I didn't see the ending yet, but I will finish it at some point.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I'm echoing. Hold on, let me see if I can turn down the volume or move this a little. Can you still hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I was going to say it was so fun to talk to him because I've known him, like known of him for so long, like, but I just had never talked to him in person. So that was really nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he's nice. I mean, he's funny, right?
Yeah,
Because he's the one that posted the picture of RJ.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's true. We didn't even talk about that on the show, but he did.
That's so funny. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is so funny. Poor RJ. But I'm sure they they're used to that kind of like jokes, right?
Yeah, I think RJ doesn't care.
That was funny. When I saw it, I'm like, oh no, somebody will be in trouble. And I like to before my feet, because I had a tendonitis on my feet, on my foot, one of my foot. So
no.
I did run for the beginning. I think from maybe half of the year I ran. So I used to listen to his podcast every day.
Awesome.
Yeah. Instead of
I
listening.
did see those pictures on Facebook, so I forgot that you run. You do.
Yes. Yesterday, I mean, this weekend I ran, but that wasn't really planned. That was because my friend told me that she had an extra ticket for that Wanderlust um, event.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of it? I think it's Wanderlust.
I don't think so.
It's a 5K. It's like a they call it a triathlon, but it's really 5K, then a yoga class, but it's like a longer yoga class.
Oh, okay. I don't know if I've heard of that one, but I have heard of that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. So
One of my
it's
friends
like
did it.
mostly like for yogis.
Yeah.
They say it's not a race. You can walk
Mm-hmm.
or run or jog. It's not by time. It's not timed.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that you have like several classes that you can sign up. So we sign up for aerial yoga.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, that was super hard for me because I've never tried before, and I was so afraid of letting go. And the teacher was like, "Okay, now let go." I'm like, "No, I'm not letting go," because I felt like I was gonna fall or something.
I would be scared.
Yeah, I was just holding it really hard with my hands, and then he said, "Now, just like you have to put your feet in some way up." And then from your feet are really
Sorry, I
holding
was trying to figure out why I was echoing. Is that better?
Yeah, you're not echoing for me.
Are you still there?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can
Can
hear
you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, I think I made it. Hold on.
I can hear you. Let me see. Can you chat on this thing?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I think I must be only using the. Oh, I don't know. For some reason, I'm echoing. Can't figure it out.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, say something else. I want to see if I'm hearing you on the computer too.
Hi.
No.
No.
Okay. I don't know. Oh well.
Would it be what would it be?
It seems like it's not echoing quite as much. Hopefully, I turned down the volume. Hopefully, that's all I need to do. Oh, we have 4 viewers. Let's see if there's anything in the chat.
No, there's nothing in
Oh,
this.
Mark Orga said, nope, just a regular merger. When he joined, I was, for some reason, when I saw his name, I thought he was Amazon. Because they use the orca for their whatever. It was like their code word.
Okay. I cannot see
Melissa,
the chat.
Melissa said, you're smart listening on a laptop. I'm at a desk. What extensions do you like to use to make uploading go faster? I use, well, I have Merge Lister Pro, Merge Buddy, and Merch Wizard, but I mainly am using Merch Wizard right now. Today, that's all I'm using because I'm going through and adding old shirts that I had onto the other products, onto long sleeves and everything. So Merch Wizard's the easiest for that.
Where are we going live, Helen?
I am on here. I can send you the, let me see if I can send you the link so you can see it.
Maybe
it's on my personal page.
Because you have volume there and volume here, or no?
Are you talking about for why I'm echoing?
Yeah, on your side, because I don't hear any echo.
Okay, I don't hear it anymore, so I think I fixed it. I think it might have just been the volume.
Yeah, the volume on one of the both
was too loud. Yeah,
what happened with when I'm doing it in both places. I need to take volume on one side and then. So are we on Merch Money?
No, it's on my personal page.
On your personal YouTube?
Yeah, if you just type in Helen Kinson, Kinson, it should come up.
Okay.
Or I can probably just send you the link.
Oh yeah, send me the link. Helen.
Did you find it?
No. Hold on. Yeah, I found it. I found your channel, Van.
Okay, hold on.
I'm subscribed to your channel, but it didn't send me.
Okay, I think I just sent you a message with the video.
I'm gonna put pause because otherwise I will see it double in two places. Oh, I see the chat. Okay. Hi, Melissa. If she's still, if you're still here. I didn't know we had people watching us. Okay.
All right, let me get out of Facebook and get back to listing.
Yeah, I know.
I know. I'm like, I was hoping that this would like get me to not be on Facebook, but then I'm still on Facebook.
Wow. Same thing happened to me.
So what tier are you on now, Myrna? Or you don't have to say if you don't want to.
Yeah. I'm in 2000.
2000. Okay, well that's awesome.
But I don't have enough to tier up. I think it's because of my listings. I think to upload to the next level, you have to have at least the sales of that level, right? Like if you have.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes they make exceptions for all different reasons, but in general, you have to have 2,000 sales before you can go up to 4,000.
Yeah.
But now they have the odd numbers too. They have like 3K and 5K, and
oh, you're right.
I'm not sure what the rules are anymore.
Yeah, me too. So I have the sales, but the problem is the listings. I think that's what is. I'm lucky.
Well, that's great if you already have the sales.
I have the sales, but I don't have the listings, which is okay because it's not a race against.
Yeah, no, sales is the best. That's the main thing to have. So
yeah, exactly.
That is really good.
What I would like to have is more listings, but since I'm doing my own designs, then it's really hard for me.
Yeah.
I had a designer, but then I fired him. Well, I didn't really fire him. I just told him that at the time I didn't have enough work for him, etc. Because the quality of his job wasn't like really impressing me.
Yeah.
Like there were just a couple that they sold because I could see that he put more effort on those. But
Mm-hmm.
let's say 80-20. So from 10, 8 would be that I could do it myself, and then 2,
Yeah.
okay. So it's like I'm not sure if I want to keep, paying him every week.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
If only 2 are gonna be good, and then the rest are gonna be like just copy paste from, I don't know, from Free Pick or any of those places.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, it's hard to figure out. A
mhm.
lot of people end up doing that. They just do it themselves because it's hard to find a good designer.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Because I also had another lady.
Mm-hmm.
She's from Mexico, I think. She's from Mexico. Both were from Mexico because I thought, it would be a good thing to help out my people from Mexico. So, but she was so nervous about the payment, and she didn't want to trust me. She's like, but when are you gonna pay me? I said, well, you send me the design and I'll pay you. And she's like, but how am I gonna know that you're gonna pay me? I'm like, oh. I said, okay. So so she was really, really nervous and she was scared. And I said, okay, do you have PayPal? And then she was not happy with using PayPal. She gave me a lot of trouble because she's like, oh, I signed up for PayPal, but PayPal took money from me. I think when you do PayPal internationally,
Mm-hmm.
they charge you $12, but it's just like a payment that they charge just to see if you really have an account,
Oh,
like
okay.
credit card or a bank account, and then
Uh-huh.
and at some point they give you back the money.
Mm,
So it's just for them to test. Okay, this person is real. It really
right.
they have a bank account in this country, etc. I think that's why they charge you $12. But I've never heard that PayPal charge something. So she's like, oh, they charge me $12. I'm like, they charge you? No, they don't charge. So she was, and then she's like, oh, she was a pain, like working with her. I'm like, okay. After, I think I asked her like to do 6 things, 6 designs. And after the designs were done, I'm like, okay, thank you. And I'll call you again if I need you.
Yeah, it's hard, and good for you for trying and going through all those different designers, because I think that's usually how it works. Like you usually have to interview or try out like quite a few people before you find a good one that you want to work with. I
Yeah.
haven't even tried, so you're a step ahead of me. I just went the route of buying from companies because
Yeah.
to me that felt easier. I
Mhm.
don't know if it really is or not, but I did VA rentals, and then I did Penji, and probably going to do more with D4D. It's just right now I have so many designs, but at some point I'm going to start buying from them.
Mhm. Yeah, I wish
So
I could try Upwork. Is that where they say people have found many designers through Upwork?
yeah, Upwork is good. There's a lot of places that are good. It's just sometimes you'll find somebody good and sometimes you won't. So
Exactly.
you just have to be careful.
Yeah, because what he had sent me in the beginning was okay,
Uh huh.
but then when I asked him, like, okay, I did my research and I gave him like ideas
Uh huh.
on you can do this or that, but then he really just copied whatever I sent him.
Mm,
So I said, no, I'm not telling you to copy. It's just like to have an idea of what I want and then just do
yeah.
your own drawing. Or, for example, I had sent him like
Yeah, and so you shouldn't have to explain like every single thing like that, but it
yeah,
is what it is.
or they just change the font And then use the same. I'm like, no, I didn't ask you to do that. I mean, for that, I would just do it myself. Like, I'll just grab anything and I'll just put it in a different font. I'm just saying that you have to grab the
And
idea.
I think that's what a lot of people they do. They are like, well, I could do it myself. I never really had that thought because I never really wanted to design it myself at all. So I didn't even in the beginning, like now I know how to, but I just don't very often. But in the beginning, I didn't know how to at all. And there weren't apps or anything to help with it.
Yeah.
There was only like Photoshop and Illustrator, like the main ones. So I just did it just because I definitely didn't want to do it myself. And I think that kind of made it easier for me to get used to working with the company because there wasn't really another option for me unless like in my head, there wasn't another option. Like I didn't want to take the time to learn how to do it myself. And I think it's just one of those things where a lot of times the designer will give you stuff that you could do yourself, especially if you're a good designer. So it's kind of hard to justify, like, do I really want to pay for something I could do myself? And that's just something everybody has to decide for themselves because it does usually save you time, even if it's something that you could do yourself. Once you're used to working with the designer and you send them like a week's worth of stuff all at once and they send you designs, it does save you time. So it's just a matter of like, is it worth it to you or do you want to make all the designs yourself?
Yeah. I don't know. I like designing, but it's a little bit hard when you have that pressure of so many listings per day and then so many niches or whatever.
Right.
Well,
it shouldn't be pressure. Like we all kind of wanted to, like, especially in the beginning when I only had like 5 a day or 25 a day, like you never wanted to miss a day because it was like it starts over again the next day.
Yeah.
But then now I have 600. So I don't really feel pressure that I have to do 600. So the bad thing is some days I just end up not listing at all because it's like, oh, well, tomorrow I'll still have 600 I can upload. So that's one reason why I want to do these listing parties because I want to like put that pressure on myself again to try to upload every day instead of just being like, oh, I'll do it later. Because now it's Q4, like we want to get stuff up.
Yeah, I was looking yesterday at the D4D from Brianna at her website, but she mentioned that I think she was holding a webinar or something about Etsy. For some reason, I went to her website and see, like, okay, I should maybe at some point buy at least some for Q4, and then I just don't have the pressure of, because now you have 600, I have 200. So even for me, 200, that's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot.
Yeah. Pop sockets are a little bit easier to do, but still, I cannot do 200 pop sockets a day. I don't think so. I could do maybe 50.
Oh, I see. You said I can hear you.
It's on my
in the chat. I finally saw it closed.
Oh, because I wasn't on the YouTube, so I was like, where can she see me that I could hear her? Oh, I know this process takes forever.
So what are you up to today? Do you have your other job you have to go to?
Today is Tuesday. No, today I don't have to go.
You don't? Okay.
This week on Tuesday I have to go. So it depends on the week, but this week and for the following 7 weeks, I'm doing it on Thursdays and Sundays. And then during the week, sometimes I have to go to a meeting. So this week is on Thursday and next week is on Tuesday. But my office, it's very far from where I live. I live in north part of Cincinnati, and the office is in Kentucky. So you just have to cross the bridge.
Oh, wow. That makes it seem even further. It's a whole nother state.
Yeah, so exactly, it's in another state. So I'm like, every time I have to go, I feel like it's gonna be the whole morning or whatever because it takes me forever to be there. And but if my meetings are on not on a rush hour, then I'm fine because then, for example, I have a
Right.
meeting at 10, so it's good because I leave at 9. I'm there at by 10, so it's good. Otherwise, if it's at 8 or something, or a rush hour like at 4 or 5, then that's a problem because it takes me forever to get there. So yeah. When you talked about the routines
Mm-hmm.
on the daily tip of the day, did
Yeah.
you have like set up the routine for like the whole entire day, or did you just have a routine for the morning? Or
It's something I'm still working on, definitely. I'm definitely not perfect with this. So, um, routines, like, it's there's all different ways you could do it. I mean, you could be as structured as you want and have a routine for the whole entire day, but at least like having a routine in the morning, or at least having like a few things you always do. So for
yeah,
me, it's like I always do the Monday show, the Merch Money show. So that's just part of my routine. And
yeah,
I always do the Merch Boss tip every day. So
yeah,
that's just part of my routine. Like, it'd be better if I could have it be like I always do it exactly this time,
yeah,
but the time I'm not quite that structured. So sometimes the time can fluctuate, but at least like it's something I always do. It's part of my routine. Um, and then like listing, I always know I want to list something on merch. So even if it's just like a couple shirts, like at least do something on
mhm,
merch. Um, and then in the morning, um, I usually just like listen to YouTube videos, drink some coffee. Like, I tend to have like a sort of a relaxing morning routine. I probably need to be a little more structured with that, but I wake up early and then just kind of ease into the day with like listening to I love listening to YouTube videos. So I'll listen to
yeah,
somebody motivating or something.
yeah. Did
Um,
you did you just watch about merch, or do you watch about other things?
all kinds of stuff. I love right now I'm really into listening to Ed Milet. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he's got a really good YouTube channel.
What's his name again?
Ed Milet. So just ED, and then the last name is Mylett, I think.
Okay.
He's
Mylett.
Mylett. Yeah.
Okay. Is it about like
He's God, he's just a business person. I think he started with insurance or something like that, and he just does all kinds of stuff. But his YouTube channel is him interviewing other famous people, and he's just really good at interviewing, and he picks really good people that are really inspiring.
Mhm.
So I just really enjoy it.
Oh yeah. I like listening to podcasts while I'm doing something else, like I said, like when I got running or when I'm cleaning the house or something.
Hmm.
So I listen.
Yeah, it's just nice to have something while you're doing things like that.
Hmm.
And they
But
give
you,
you ideas too, and it just keeps you motivated and excited. And I go in and out of having routines with running. Like, sometimes I'm really good with it, and then sometimes I slip up. So right now I'm like trying to get back on track. It really helps when you have a race to train for. So when I was training for the half marathon, that really helped me keep on track.
yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
and one of my friends is training for a marathon, so I'm going to go running with her on Friday, and hopefully find a way to set up a schedule with her where we can always go running a couple times a week. So
Yeah,
that'll help me get back on track.
yeah. My husband signed us up for the, what is it called? The turkey trot, like after.
Oh yeah, like Thanksgiving one.
Yes. I'm scared because I don't like running in the cold. I hope not that cold. Here it's nice weather. I don't know whether. it's still warm in Virginia, but here we had like 90 degrees on the
It's been
weekends.
so warm. It does not feel like fall at all. I was babysitting my niece yesterday and I took her to the park and it's like it felt like it was June. Like it was so
Exactly.
warm and it was October.
It feels like summer.
Yeah, it's way warmer than it normally is in
Yeah.
October.
My kids had soccer tournament and they were like, "Oh my gosh, mom, we're running in 90-degree weather. It's so hot." I'm like, "It's okay. I don't complain. I love warm weather."
It's just weird because it's like it makes me. That's another thing. It's like it doesn't quite feel like Q4. Like last year Q4, I really felt like okay, weather's getting colder. Like I really gotta do this, and now it's like it feels so warm. It's like it doesn't feel like
You're like,
Christmas is coming.
it's not you for yet, right?
Yeah.
Feel like that's true. It's so true. But you know, like on the coffee shops that are around here, I mean, maybe over there too, but they already have all this kind of like pumpkin spice
Mm-hmm.
lattes and chai tea with pumpkin, or but I just feel so hot that I don't want to go and buy those. It's like
I know.
or something.
Yeah, I haven't gotten into any of that this year.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't feel like it yet. But
Mm-hmm.
the pumpkin patch. So I'm thinking about keywords. So that's why if I don't talk, it's because
Yeah, that's okay. And I'm doing the same thing. Like if I don't talk for a minute, it's because like I
Mhm,
had to
yeah,
change some words around because I had the pop socket live, but I didn't have any of the other products. So I had to try to like take out words like mobile accessory or like things like that.
mm.
Change it to shirt.
So what happened to who were you gonna do the live?
Oh, Joe, he was gonna do
Joe.
it with
Okay,
me.
yeah. Joe from
He has
Mexican.
tornado warnings there.
Oh,
Where
really?
is he's in Oklahoma, maybe? I think.
Okay.
I'm not positive. Um, yeah, so hopefully he's okay. I mean, he seemed like he was okay, so he just wanted to make sure he could listen to the news and stuff like that and make
Yes.
sure he was in a safe place.
Yeah. Plus, if there's a storm, you usually cannot
Yeah, lose
have
internet and stuff.
internet or electricity.
Yeah. Yep. So hopefully he could do it with me another time because I think it definitely motivated me this morning to start listening because I was like, oh, I want to try to compete against Joe. If he's going to do 600 today, I want to do 600 today. So hopefully we could do that. And we're both at the same tier level and the same uploads, and we kind of go at the same pace. So it's like perfect person to try to list with because we're both sort of the same pace and everything.
Yeah. I like his YouTube channel as well. I listen to him.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy.
Yes. He's the one that published a what was it? Oh yeah. One thing that I really liked about his YouTube channel, he published a like a mini course on how to do over, like designs on over.
Oh
And
yeah.
nobody had done it before. Everybody said, "Yeah, I use over," but yeah, how do you use it? Like I've never seen.
Uh-huh.
Like I have the over app, but I never figured it out how to do it.
Uh-huh.
And I think he published like a mini class. I think it was like a 2 hour long, or I don't know. It was kind of long, but he really went step by step.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, my brother started watching our Merch Money show, and
Mhm.
he just like immediately figured out how to do over and these different things, and was like immediately designing shirts out of nowhere. Like he had never been a designer and never done any of this. And I was like, "How did you do that?" Because like it took me forever to figure out that kind of stuff. And he just like, I don't know, he just picked it up right away. He's like, "It's so easy, Helen. How could you not figure it out?" I'm like, "I don't know." I guess it's just like if you want to learn it or not. And I just was like, nope, don't want to learn it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he is a pharmaceutical rep, and he has like a young. Well, he's got two kids, but one of them was like a baby, and now he's walking around. But at the time, like back in April, he was still like a little baby, and he would just design shirts while he was like feeding the baby or like waking up in the middle of the night with the baby. He'd just be sitting there on his phone designing shirts on the Over app.
Oh, really? Oh my gosh, that is so awesome.
Yeah, it was awesome. Or like he has to wait in doctor's offices because he has to talk to the doctors. So sometimes he'll be waiting. And so he would just sit there on his phone in the waiting room designing shirts. It's like amazing.
Oh my gosh, he needs to show me. Because I still with Joe's class, I cannot figure it out. Because I think there's some things that you have to buy. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, it's easy. It's just that it's just one of those things, like if you're missing one little tiny step, it's like all of a sudden it's not easy anymore. So he showed me, so I was able to figure it out.
oh really?
Yeah, my brother showed me, so he's learning from me on the show, but then he has to show me how to do it. It's so funny. I'm like, wait, how did you learn how to do this from me, and I have to learn from you?
Exactly.
It didn't make any sense.
Younger or older brother?
I'm the oldest. Yeah, he's
The
younger.
oldest. Oh,
My
yeah.
younger brothers and sisters are all like really smart. My little sister, so I'm the oldest of 8. My youngest sister is still in high school, and she was the one who was helping me that time I tried to learn how to edit videos. So I posted a video when I was at the beach, and I like wanted to edit it and add different like screenshots of different patterns I had made and different things. And so I tried to do it, and then I showed her, and she helped me with like some of the parts that I didn't know how to do. And she was just like, "Oh my gosh, Helen, how do you not know how to do this?" So, but they're awesome.
Yeah. So you have four.
No, 8. I'm the oldest of 8.
Oh, really?
Yeah, 8 kids.
Great. That's great.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm the oldest of 8, and then my husband is the second oldest of 5.
Okay.
And we just assumed we would have a big family too. And then I ended up not being able to have kids at all. And I'm just like, this is awful.
Yes,
So
because
we
we
went
were used
from
to having.
assuming we'd have a big family to just having one who's my stepson.
Okay. So he gets a lot of attention from.
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
Is he little? Is he still a kid or he's older?
He is. I met him when he was 3, so I've been there most of the whole time.
Okay.
But he's 15 now.
He's 15. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
A teenager now.
Yep.
Yeah. My son, he's 6, and I'm like, I don't want him to grow up.
I know. It's like
6-year-olds are fine.
It's one of those stereotypical things where it's like it goes so fast, but it really does.
Yes. He lost his tooth, and so he is just very excited about the tooth fairy, and it's like, Mom, please, like, can you write this note for my tooth fairy? Because I want her to ask her something. Why does she need my tooth for? And so I wrote this note for him, and then she's like, I hope she answers me back. And yeah, I'm like, yeah. I remember, like, when my daughters were that old, and they were always so excited about asking the tooth fairy for things.
It's just so nice. Like,
yeah,
kids are so excited about everything, so it makes it fun.
Yes. And then he was like, Mom, I bet she's gonna come, and then she's gonna give me this money because my tooth. Or,
Oh.
but yeah, I have two teenagers too, so
Aw.
it's a little bit harder with them. So you will not believe it, Helen, but I still haven't uploaded the one thing I started when I started talking to you.
I was just gonna say that. I'm like, oh man, I have gone way slower. Like, I love the idea of like listening and talking to people, but it's like in reality, I'm going slow. I just uploaded a shirt twice, which I've never done. Well, I don't know, maybe I've done it before, but I hardly ever do. And I'm like, man.
Now you can tell Joe that, okay, maybe change your plans. Just tell him.
Or I might have to just do it for like a little bit of time. But it was so fun to talk to you. I really enjoyed it.
Yes, I know. It's nice to talk to someone, and then I haven't talked to you in a while.
Yeah.
I was gonna.
Well, we'll definitely have to do this again.
Yes.
Maybe just like, even though it's slower, like at least it really got me to be motivated this morning to list as much as I could this morning. So it's nice to just touch base, and then maybe maybe I could do it for like a half an hour in the morning and a half an hour at night, just to kind of like see how the day went for everybody.
Exactly. Yeah, that would be awesome. And then if more people shows up, I thought someone from our group said they were gonna show up.
Yeah,
right?
2 people did. Daniel did and Ron did.
Yeah.
And then some of the girls from the group said that they were going to join too, or they were thinking about it. So
I'm sorry for the ones that told me that I don't look very well put up, but I just finished my exercise.
They were probably talking about me because I'm like just lounging on the couch.
No, somebody messaged me and like, did you take a shower? I'm like, well, I finished my exercise. No,
oh my gosh. Wow. Imagine what they say to me. You look great.
Oh my God.
It's a listing party. It's not like a fashion show.
Yeah. Well, it was very nice talking to you, Helen.
Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and close this one for now. And then if anybody else wants to join, I'll probably do it again like this evening or this afternoon and just see like how the day went.
Yes. Let us know how many you could. I'm still doing the one file that I started doing when I started talking to you. So it's still loading.
Processing, yeah. I did like 10, I think, while I was talking to you. So
yeah, that's good. All right.
All right. Well, thank you, Myrna.
Thank you for inviting me, Helen.
All right. Talk to you soon.
And a great day.
Bye. You too.